show is sponsored by Matoke.no, your number one online store for fresh farm produce that is got directly from Uganda to Norway. So, in case you are in Norway and in need of fresh Ugandan food such as vegetables, fresh fruits, matoke, fresh beans, etc., Matoke.no is the answer. You can place in your order by taking the following steps. Step 1. Visit our website www.matoke.no and select from the available options. Step 2. Add the selected items to cart. Step 3. Input your delivery details and contact information. You can then sit back and relax as you wait for your delivery. Please note that delivery is done every after 2 weeks. Why Matoke.no? Well, you're getting 100% sustainably sourced products directly from farmers with a hassle-free delivery. And you will be supporting a local farmer back in Uganda. For inquiries, contact us on our WhatsApp number +47988 74925, or you can send us an email on team@matoke.no. Also, follow us on our Facebook and Instagram page, matoke.no. This show is sponsored by Matoke.no, your number one online store for fresh farm produce that is got directly from Uganda. Hey people, are you planning a vacation and in need of an accommodation place with a spacious and serene environment? Well, Kajansi Vacation Home is definitely the place to stay. A 4-bedroom fully furnished home located in Kajansi, about 5 minutes from Kajansi Police Station along the Market Road. It's got ample parking space, a spacious living room with natural light, 3 bathrooms, a well-equipped kitchen, 4 spacious bedrooms with fresh linen, and a comfortable dining area. During your stay, you're able to occupy the whole house and enjoy other amenities such as internet, breakfast, pets, etc. We also ensure your safety, so we've got full-time security for you. You can book with us on Airbnb. For inquiries, contact us on our WhatsApp number +47952 84156, or send us an email at hannahjensen18@gmail.com. Kajansi Vacation Home, your home away from home. We look forward to welcoming you.
Yes, we come back to you with pleasure and delight to be given a chance to speak to you. Another time again to add a break to the great vision we have of inspiring and uplifting souls, and of course sharing knowledge from people's experiences, opinions, and current events. Today we are honored to have a lady right beside me. She's Kevin Zita, very humble lady and quite principled, but again, a bit flexible. She has a basket of experiences. She's a Ugandan, was born and grown in Uganda. She has been for a couple of years in Poland and currently living in Norway. So today we shall get the privilege of getting her share her experiences from those 3 countries. As we all know, Uganda is a third world country, Poland is a second world country, and Norway is a third world country. Then it becomes very amazing to see how big the contrast is. But Moses Mugisha is my name, right here in Oslo, Norway. And besides me is Lady Kevin Zita. You're most welcome. May please just say a word to our viewers.
Hey people, are you planning a vacation and in need of an accommodation place with a spacious and serene environment? Well, Kajansi Vacation Home is definitely the place to stay. A 4-bedroom fully furnished home located in Kajansi, about 5 minutes from Kajansi Police Station along the Market Road. It's got ample parking space, a spacious living room with natural light, 3 bathrooms, a well-equipped kitchen, 4 spacious bedrooms with fresh linen, and a comfortable dining area. During your stay, you're able to occupy the whole house and enjoy other amenities such as internet, breakfast, pets, etc. We also ensure your safety, so we've got full-time security for you. You can book with us on Airbnb. For inquiries, contact us on our WhatsApp number +47 952 84156 or send us an email at hannahjensen18@gmail.com. Kajansi Vacation Home, your home away from home. We look forward to welcoming you. This show is sponsored by Matoke.no, your #1 online store for fresh farm produce that is got directly from Uganda to Norway. So, in case you are in Norway and in need of fresh Ugandan food such as vegetables, fresh fruits, matoke, fresh beans, etc., Matoke.no is the answer. You can place in your order by taking the following steps. Step 1. Visit our website www.matoke.no and select from the available options. Step 2. Add the selected items to cart. Step 3. Input your delivery details and contact information. You can then sit back and relax as you wait for your delivery. Please note that delivery is done every after 2 weeks. Why Matoke.no? Well, you're getting 100% sustainably sourced products directly from farmers with a hassle-free delivery. And you will be supporting a local farmer back in Uganda. For inquiries, contact us on our WhatsApp number +47 988 74925, or you can send us an email on team@matoke.no. Also, follow us on our Facebook and Instagram page, matoke.no. This show is sponsored by Matoke.no, your #1 online store for fresh farm produce that is got directly from Uganda to Norway. So, in case you are in Norway and in need of fresh Ugandan food such as vegetables, fresh fruits, matoke, fresh beans, etc., Matoke.no is the answer. You can place in your order by taking the following steps. Step 1. Visit our website www.matoke.no and select from the available options. Step 2. Add the selected items to cart. Step 3. Input your delivery details and contact information. You can then sit back and relax as you wait for your delivery. Please note that delivery is done every after 2 weeks. Why Matoke.no? Well, you're getting 100% sustainably sourced products directly from farmers with a hassle-free delivery. And you will be supporting a local farmer back in Uganda. For inquiries, contact us on our WhatsApp number +47 988 74925, or you can send us an email on team@matoke.no. Also, follow us on our Facebook and Instagram page, Matoke.no. This show is sponsored by Matoke.no, your #1 online store for fresh farm produce that is got directly from Uganda to Norway. So, in case you are in Norway and in need of fresh Ugandan food such as vegetables, fresh fruits, matoke, fresh beans, etc., Matoke.no is the answer. You can place in your order by taking the following steps. Step 1. Visit our website www.matoke.no and select from the available options. Step 2. Add the selected items to cart. Step 3. Input your delivery details and contact information. You can then sit back and relax as you wait for your delivery. Please note that delivery is done every after 2 weeks. Why Matoke.no? Well, you're getting 100% sustainably sourced products directly from farmers with a hassle-free delivery. And you will be supporting a local farmer back in Uganda. For inquiries, contact us on our WhatsApp number +47 988 74925, or you can send us an email on team@matoke.no. Also, follow us on our Facebook and Instagram page, Matoke.no. This show is sponsored by Matoke.no, your #1 online store for fresh farm produce that is got directly from Uganda to Norway. So, in case you are in Norway and in need of fresh Ugandan food such as vegetables, fresh fruits, matoke, fresh beans, etc., matoke.no is the answer. You can
back again. We apologize for those inconveniences. There was some technical issues we had to sort out. Yes, but we are back, and I wonder where you stopped hearing us, but at least the guest was taking us through a short session of prayer. As you prayed, you made me feel good, by the way, because this is my first show starting with an open prayer. Of course, people always make silent prayers, but this is my very first show starting with a prayer.
No, so, it's not a very first show because the last time when we had a show, I also first prayed and you told me it was your very first show. So this is your second show.
Okay, did we start with a prayer?
Yes. That has to be that's always my point. First is prayer.
Okay, anyway, you leave me something to think about because I don't mean to say that I'm not that religious, but maybe there are certain formats where we think we should maybe put it public. But anyway, to the viewer out there, Kevin Zita is our guest today. She has had life experiences in Uganda, where she comes from, lived in Poland for a couple of years, now living in Norway. And we are quite eager and excited to hear direct from the horse's mouth this contrast between these three countries: Uganda, third world; Poland, second world; Norway, first world. Where the contrast is. She starts with a prayer, which of course tells much about her. You're a Christian, definitely.
Yeah, I'm born again.
You're born again Christian. Okay. Okay, in the first place, how do you find life as a Christian, particularly now in Norway? You maybe speak a bit about Poland.
Right now, it's a little bit complicated for me because there is nowhere I can go to perform. That's the worst part of it. But what I think about where I'm coming from, like Uganda, I came from Uganda with this background. I came when I know what to do. I came when I know how to pray. So when I reached here, by the grace of God, I've managed to cope up and I've managed to live my life as it used to be back in Uganda. Because the good thing right now in Uganda is that they are trying to digitalize everything, whereby we are having online churches. So I'm always online praying. So I do not miss anything because I know that God lives in us. He's not in churches. It is in us.
Okay. When you say you cannot go to church, are there no churches or
like
you
so
have
far,
not
I've not
easy
found
access?
anyone in any church. I've not found any so far.
Okay. Could it be on a personal weakness or maybe churches are far from where we live?
Like the people I've communicated with, those ones who are here and they're born again, they have told me that to them also, they have not gotten any church.
Okay. Perhaps there is a viewer watching from Norway, particularly in Oslo, that could share tips of where someone could get access to a church.
I will welcome that so much.
Yes. Kevin is a Ugandan, and of course, someone out there would love to hear her speak Uganda, Uteso, Lusoga, Unyoro. Yes, we shall have a blend of that. But from Uganda, where are you from? Maybe someone did watch a previous show. Where are you from? And
I'm from Iganga. I come from Iganga and I'm from Musoga.
Iganga and Musoga. Okay, to Sanga Idemanga. Okay, yes. Just going right away. Uganda maybe will come last because there is a lot people watching know from Uganda, know about Uganda. You've lived in Poland before.
Yeah.
And we once hosted you here and you had very amazing experiences you shared about Poland. Right now you live in Norway. What fundamental differences have you so far observed?
So far, I've realized that in Norway, there are not so many things that you can like children can enjoy. Because right now I have a son here in Norway, but when I was in Poland, there were so many things that a child could enjoy when I was in Poland. You know, like when you go to parks, there were sometimes you could find a fountains, and the child could just want to stand and look at it. Was it was something like an enjoyable thing. They had places whereby you can go indoor with your child, and then they play. They had so many different things, bouncing. But here I met it only once here on Independence.
Okay, when you say there are not so many things to enjoy, it sounds really abstract. Not so many things to enjoy. What is your spot of interest?
I've been here in Norway. Let me say, like when I was in Poland, at this Poland has an aquarium where you go, you move in water, and then you see fish, such kind of things, And like when we go to there are some cities whereby you go to, and there's so many. They have these old cities, things of long ago, like before after the war. There's something that they preserved to go and watch. Like it was a very, very good place to me. I enjoyed it. Even just going in the shopping malls, it was enjoyable. Shopping malls here, like the one in Oslo, it is too brief. You move from here, you're there. But when it comes to Poland, they are very good architectures. Like they have very good buildings. They have in the city where I was, it wasn't a capital city.
Which city was it?
I was in Katowice.
Katowice.
But when you go to a shopping mall in Katowice, one shopping mall, it is 2 of Oslo. Shopping mall. You can get 2 of it because you can walk that shopping mall for 3 days, but when you've not finished it.
For 3 days?
For 3 days.
Walking non-stop?
Walking non-stop, but you've not finished it. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay. To you watching on Facebook and YouTube, yes, I want to send you greetings. Good man Kevin Zita is one of the Ugandans living in Norway. I've also seen Joel and Richard living in Sweden. Yes, according to Kevin, she believes there are not so many amazing or enjoyable things or activities children enjoy in Norway. That is reference to Poland. Yes, but I have friends who have traveled Europe, Paris, many other cities. They say Norway is quite boring and a cold country. Is it in the same line that you're making your reference?
I'm making my reference. Because when it comes to summer, I've been in Poland during summer, and the summer of Norway it is really bad.
Okay, just to help a viewer out there, how long did you live in Poland?
I was there for 3 years.
3 years.
Yes.
And I remember in our previous show, you had an insight of Norway before you moved to Poland.
Because I was in Norway like for 3 months.
Yes, and now you're back to Norway.
Now I'm back to Norway.
How long have you lived in Norway since you left Poland?
I've lived here for March, April, July.
So just quickly say less than 6 months. Yes. Would a viewer watching us out there, wouldn't a viewer think that you've been too fast to judge? Or maybe you have other references to conclude that Norway is a cold kind of boring country in terms of experience and things like that?
Because what I know is that if at all something is exciting, you can see it in the first place.
Okay.
Yes.
And okay, still, because here we are sharing experiences and we are looking at contrasts. There are places you're living in Oslo. I've met Norwegians who have told me that they've never been to the north. They've never watched Northern Lights. They have no experience of so much snow that people in Tromsø talk about. So we have 6 big cities. You've been in Oslo. There are 5 others. Do you think there could be something different that you haven't seen in Oslo?
In most cases, it's something different in the city. people you meet will always tell you, you know what, they never see something different.
Okay, to shut it down. There is a comment here from Goodman Kenster, and he says Poland is a former Soviet bloc, and such things are well known for former Soviet states. Shopping malls in Poland are huge because Poland has a huge population. That's the reason. And so someone is siding with you, but it does not side with you that no is a full country. It is a foreign country. Okay, maybe we shall see comments flying in here as we carry on. Yes, please feel free and to comment on what you think about these two countries and the experiences that may be worth carrying us with. We have, of course, experiences from Uganda, anyone watching from Uganda, but I know there are people, non-Ugandans, watching here as well. So those contrasting experiences would be really amazing to share. You shared in your previous show, you shared about the huge contrast between the costs of living in Poland and Norway, where you have then lived for a short while. Now, okay, you're living now in Norway. Okay, you made a breakdown of someone earning 10,000 Norwegian krona. How much can someone? Okay, now that you live in Norway, for 5,000 Norwegian krona, for how long can one survive in Poland with 5K crowns?
Like last time when I was here for 3 months, I did not actually understand so much about money issues in Norway.
Okay, no.
But right now, I
say it.
I'm sorry to laugh.
Just vent it out.
But sometimes I want to go crazy.
Mm.
When you have a 50 krona, that you don't have any money. But if you have a 50 zloty, you have money.
Zloty, that is talking of Polish money.
That is Polish money. 50 zloty. You have money, my dear. But a 50 krona, like one day I was moving with my son, I go to a shop to buy juice for a baby. These ones in small boxes.
Mm-hmm.
Those of which have straws. I had a 10 krona. You know how much money?
You mean 10 krona? Okay, you're saying one day while living in Poland.
No, like when I was here. Okay. When I was here, I had 10 krona, and I wanted to buy for my son juice in that small bottle, like it was a box which has a straw. The woman told me, was it 40 krona? Something
okay.
Like that.
Okay, with your Polish mindset.
With my Polish mindset.
You came with your 10 krona.
Because when I have a 10,
actually, most of converting it in
yes. No, I wasn't even converting.
Okay,
I was like, this is something small, you know. It can't be very expensive.
Okay.
Like I was so baffled. I was like, what is this? You know, because in Poland, 10 zloty, you want just this small thing. It may be for 5 zloty, you know. And I'm like, 40 what? And I asked myself now, what is the use of this money? You know, if it is that. I think
Norwegian krona, how much is it in zloty?
In zloty, it is like 5 as of now. 5 zloty.
What can I buy in that 5 zloty?
In 5 zloty in Poland, you can buy sugar.
Sugar, which is around 20 pounds in Norway,
Yes.
1918.
You can buy sugar. You can buy a packet of sugar.
Okay.
You know, because what I realized is that okay, the minimum pay in Poland it's a little bit low, and the standard of living is also like not as expensive as here. But I think that in each country, in most cases, how much they earn is how much things are going to cost. Because you cannot tell someone who's earning like 2,800 zloty, you tell her that you're going to buy sugar of 20 zloty. It doesn't make sense, you know. Because when I was there, I was living in a house of 2,000 zloty, which is almost like 4,500 here, 4,300, something like that. The house was big, you know. But then remember, for me to live in a house of 2,000 zloty, which is almost like 4,000 here, I was earning almost like 2,800 zloty. So if at all I'm earning that kind of money, and then you tell me that I will go to a shop, and then things are very expensive, that means people will not even have where to sleep, or they will not even have something to eat. So here, I think people get a lot of money. That's why they are too exposed.
Okay, we get that. So in other words, no, it's cost of living.
It is too high. It is crazy.
Okay, it's actually a direct proportion of that.
Even I think even the Polish people who are here, who always want to go back, they always look at this because the way people spend money here.
It's more like it's like human nature is driven to spending depending on how much, on where you tap. So maybe that. Yes, there are people watching here, and instead of Zahara says you have to stay a bit longer to appreciate Norway. It's quite reserved and so lovely. If that's what you're interested in. No, this lady has lived in Norway for about 20 years. Maybe she speaks from experience, but one's experience may not be yes. So maybe we need that. Yes, good man Kinster says that the Kuchakala life in Poland is obviously better, but overall life in Norway, is better in Norway. Gary Richard says, I have been to both countries and I found Poland cheap with friendly people, while Norway was quite calm and brief for me. Oh, the word brief. Okay. Richard, I wonder if we should take that as a compliment, but it lies in the hands of the right. Okay, yes, that is comparing cost of living. There are aspects like the education system, and the last time we were here, we shared, I asked you and we shared about the reason why people from the Scandinavia, which is actually a rich part of the world, have to travel to Poland for dental operations, dental services. Yes, you gave us a reason, but maybe I'll also make reference to what you said that by then you hadn't known much about Norwegian currency, but maybe now that the knowledge you have, why do you think people travel from the Scandinavia, where systems are good, and have to go to Poland?
Like first of all, when I look at the education in Poland, like when you want to become a dentist, what they go through, I think it's a bit, because I do not know how these people study it, but in Poland they say it's 5 years. From 5 years, you have to go for training of 1 year. Then from that training of 1 year, you have to have another course that you have to do to be a professional. So I think even the education system, I think they make this thing to be very, very important. That this field is supposed, maybe it is tackling on someone's smile, because whenever you smile, you show your teeth, So I think they put more emphasis on it. And another thing is that it's cheap. Because when I looked at it on internet, they were saying that when you want to do maybe dental surgery in the UK, it's supposed to be 2,500 euros, as in pounds. In Poland, it was only 900 pounds. So there's a very big, very, very, very big difference. Whereby, if at all you have this 2,900 euros, you can come, you can go in Poland. Let's say that maybe the plane is not that expensive, and the accommodation in Poland actually it's not even expensive, because you can stay in a 5-star hotel, and maybe the highest may be like 4,000 or 5,000 which is almost like 2,005. No, it is almost like 10,000 krona.
Okay, but what does it speak to you? The fact that Poland has a good education system, as you put it, but again there is a low pay to the doctors or to the dentists that makes them travel away from Poland, like you previously highlighted. And again, the seemingly rich country, but maybe cold, as you said. People are traveling to Poland, okay, where there's good doctors. It doesn't seem to add up to a common mind. Maybe there is a technical explanation in that. It's a good system. There are good doctors, some of which are of whom I've talked about. There are rich people here. Someone would assume the education should be good enough. The fact that they have all resources, but again, they have to go to a seemingly, for lack of a better word, less rich country in that context.
Me, I think what I think is that maybe because most people, just like the way we can see maybe in Ugandans, whereby there are some people who do not want to leave Uganda and come to other countries. They are okay where they are. Then there are some doctors who remain in Poland because they are okay with what they have and what they are getting. They are contented. Okay. Some people have bigger and they see like they may okay, let me say it like this, maybe they have bigger goals or they want something more, so they move from their country and will come to another country so that they can practice what they practice and they get more money. Then those ones who stay, I think what they get is okay for them, because you cannot actually say that maybe everyone from another country move out because there is no money. Some people, what they have, they're contented with it. You get. So another thing, the most important reason as to why people move from Norway and go to Poland to do what to get data surgery or from their teeth is because Poland is cheap. If at all you're going to use 20,000 krona here, you can use maybe like 6,000 in Poland. And why would I be here using 20,000, whereby I am going to use a plane of or maybe 400 krona to Poland? I do my teeth. I get a hotel of maybe 400 krona. You guys, it's 200 zloty. You can get a hotel of 200 zloty.
Okay. Yes. Thank you. Yes, our viewers following in. Thank you for your time. Please share this feed and drop a comment to share your experience. It is actually a spot of perspective. She's sharing her experiences which may not be valid in your eyes. So feel free to share your experiences. People have been in Poland before. Abumatovu, I'm told you're in Poland. And please share your current experience in Poland right now. I have Habib watching from Tromso. Greetings to you. And many others. If given a chance to choose, okay, the cost of living in Poland is low, but it is not as rich. It's not as rich as Norway. If given a chance to choose between Poland and Norway, which is a seemingly foreign country, and the cost of living in Norway is lowered, despite it being not a charming country. But again, in Poland, the pay rate is raised, and basically the pay rates. If given a chance to choose between Poland and Norway, which one would you choose?
If there is good money in Poland, I would really
pay rates hiked up.
I would go back to Poland.
Cost of living in Norway lowered. Which one would you choose?
I would go back to Poland.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. Why?
If the pay is raised, I really enjoy Poland. That is it.
You haven't looked at the systems, welfare systems,
like
childcare services.
Yeah, the childcare service in Poland, it's saddening anyway, because I was getting 1,000 krona
for
my son.
For him, I mean, for him doing what?
No, just like just money for a child.
Okay, that's okay. Okay, yes, from the government. Okay,
yes, from the government. And if you're a single mother, they give you 1,000. That is 2,000.
Okay, now that Okay, that is in Poland, maybe in Norway, maybe slightly higher. Okay, but now that is putting in perspective.
So,
The aspect
so
of
what you
just,
say, okay, let us do like this. If everything is moved from Norway and taken to Poland, I would stay in Poland.
Okay, because now this was where I was. Now we are prompting another question. Because in Uganda, you will understand that there are rich people who are 2 times richer than some of the rich men in Norway. You understand? But still, you wouldn't compare generally, overall, compare Uganda to Norway. In as much as there are rich people who are even twice as rich.
No, you can't compare. You can't compare.
Because then I was wondering, is it just about money someone has on his accounts and assets? Okay, no. But now you're saying if you move everything. Then
not the climate. No, I'm talking about the monetary terms.
Okay.
And you take them to Poland.
You move. You move the pay rates. You move the system.
Yes.
What else? Because if you move the pay rate and the system, then what is left?
The climate.
Okay, the climate. Okay.
And the people. And the people are also left.
Okay. Yes, thank you to you watching. We are sponsored with Auma's Bites and Flavors. It's a company here in Norway dealing in snacks. And it is one that has brought this concept of bringing the rare snacks from Uganda, like insane kabalagala. So you living in Norway, Auma's Bites is at your service. Soon we shall be posting a clip showing the details of what they have to offer. And besides, we're also sponsored by Matoke.no. It's also a company here dealing in fresh and dry foods, shipped from Uganda and delivered directly to home. Kajansi Vacation Home is a vacation home in Uganda that is also at your service. Soon we shall be running another highlighting that. Kevin Zita sharing experiences from Uganda, Norway, and Poland. Okay, you don't seem to be quite moved by the fact that Norway is a very rich country, very good system. I see there is a lot of contrasting comparisons to Poland. I'm saying that if the system and the pay rate were moved, you would move to Poland. Okay, for your short time in Norway, what is it that is really fascinating that you wouldn't love to let go if you are told that, you know what, in 3 months you have to leave Norway? What is that you miss in Norway?
The system in Norway is really good. Yeah, these people care about people like so much. They are good. And like it is so, it makes me so happy whereby when I'm walking on the streets, I don't only see Norwegians, but I see different types of people from different countries. It really makes me happy. Because where I was in Poland, I could move the whole, like the way I've said it was big. You could move it and you don't see any black person. But when you're the only one who's looking at your soul, like that sometimes lowers your spirit a bit. Because whenever you see your people who have different colors, people who have like from different countries, like you feel at home sometimes. You know, you're like I'm not alone in the jungle.
Okay. When you said Norway is a cold country, is it about the climate or people being so reserved?
I've not met so many people actually in here in Norway. I've not met so I cannot really judge according to the people because when I was in Poland, I met different kinds of people. I met people and they were really cool. They were really welcoming, you know. But here I've not really, you know, I've not. I don't even think I've ever met a Norwegian from the same
Okay. It really tells that you haven't maybe had that close contact with them. What do you miss in Poland?
It's summer in Poland. It's really, really good. Like when you're in Poland and it is summer, it is summer.
It is really summer. It is Kampala.
The temperatures are good. It's just that okay. Sometimes it may rain, but when you have 32 degrees, it's 32 degrees. it is hot. Here.
Okay. Okay. Now Poland. Okay. Yes. In terms of systems, in terms of minimum pay, how would you compare Poland to Uganda?
The minimum pay in Uganda we don't have it. When we even have a minimum pay in Uganda.
We do have something sketchy.
Sketchy. That one I do not actually know, but the minimum pay in Poland. The last time I checked it was 2,800 zloty or 2,000, something like that. When it comes to living, the minimum pay or the amount of money that someone earns in Poland, it is not quite that much because actually I was working in an international company. Nenga asset is what we want. It's an international company. Nenga esente zibatuwa kubanga ng'ate omulimu munene kubanga kinagenda okurealizing nti companies eziva kubanga zi company ginalikola nali ebisinga mu London ezisinga ezibba eno nezijja e Poland ziba zibesingira ku bintu nga bibiri ekisookera ddala nti bagenda kubanga babasasula katono ate nga bakola nnyo. Because even the people, mikwano gye tubadde tukola najo, they were all saying the same thing. Ne bagamba nti if at all obuuza omuntu ali mukola in another country, kati obanga company yawe besinga mu Germany, bagamba kati obanga omanyi waliwo omuntu akola company, the same company, naye nga waliwo branch mu Germany. Bajja kugamba e Germany bakola katono, naye ate babasasula nnyo. Ate nga mu Poland, tukola nnyo, naye ate nga bakusasula katono. I think that there is no way you can complain. Kwanga sinali manyi nti it's an international company nenga ngenda kufuna
Uganda bali abakola ennyo naye ababa bakola ekitono nga basasula kinene naye ababa bakola ekimakinga basasula yaabwe. With that in context, how would you compare Poland to Uganda?
In that in context, it's that for Poland's case, like according to jobs, nti okola ne bakusasula.
Okay, what the katono ne bakusasula.
That is how genuine they are. In Uganda, nina mukwano gwange, she's working and she's very hard working. Naye yangamba kati nyeze sasa namusasula. Nenga bulwa kagenda.
Ngate the Uganda nyine waliwo basasula nabane basasula ezabalala abayinza okuba nti existing kakati mweyo nawe bidasika oweredwa chance okulondako Poland ne Uganda waliwo class y'abantu nga sente kwa Uganda enongazi ebintu bye tuwulira nti bafanya babasasula kati gwe mu network ayinza okubera abantu 10 naye nga bafanya basasula oba ne babana it's not a majority percentage. So katwiri abasasula. Okay? Ngero lyawo ya nti Uganda abantu balina chance okuba ne elastic income. Okay? Nge Poland ne one in Norway. Elastic income kiri nnyo mu minority. Ne majority tulina income gyoba omanyike liwe because of kyusiza mulimu. Kati mutwide ne Kampala omuntu abaye n'omulimu gwe. Kampala omulimu gwe omuntu asobola okuba bloka amataka. Most importantly, the Kampala wakonye kushaba shabatu. Ngoina banaganda bosiba mu ina family yo. Ne Poland abaduga bulano balaba. So with that in context, go Poland ne Uganda. What would you take?
When banga ni bo mulimo kwange kana nkosasula na milioni 20.
Okay. Okay, tulaba tuli ne Kevin Zita show tutabula oluzungu n'Oluganda okulaba wa ekiba kitututte. Ekibuuzo kyembuuza ndoza n'amaze okuba n'opinion. Poland batalaze ekiriyo naye yagamba nti wabanga alina milioni ye musasula Uganda
sobola okuba reason ye
asobola okusigala Uganda kati ye gundi ye genda maaso njadi just viewer naye abeera engaged ayinza okuteeka opinion ye million you can choose to stay
kubanga zinali nfunanga 28 almost nzinza okubeera nga millions nga 2 eze Uganda kati bwembanga nina millions nina 12 wano e Poland naye nga ennyumba gye nali nsulamu ya 12 nze neebaza Katonda nti nali nina omusajja ng'akola ki ansasulira enju nesobola okusafaidinga naye kati abantu abamu abaali tebalina bantu nga balina okubeera nga basharinga kitegeera nga basharinga nga bafuna enju ne babeeramu obanga babiri bwabanga nga ya 12 nze tusulako 10 nawe tusulako 10 ne tusigazaawo 18 tutambuza nejjukira abamu tulina responsibilities wa ewaka olina okusindikayo ku kasente ate oba osindika sente togenda sindika nti kansindike nusu 5 tusituke emitwalo 5 nedda olina okusindika nusu 5 nezigwako kati ate gwali wano oba ogenda kukozesa ki that means osobola okukozesa
black tax okay kigambo kiryawo kiteekawo kityo
kubanga ogenda sigaza ezo naye kigenda kubeera kizibu nnyo okusevinga nti kubanga we tuba tuzze kuno ku mawanga kyetuba twagala okuba nti tuba tulinako atisi twekoleddeko okitegeera nti oyinza okubeera mu Poland kati nganze neyogerako nga kubanga ayinza okubeera abalala nga bafuna sente zayisingako nezenkola ki ezinali nfuna nti okusevinga sente okufuna tikiti ezaayo Uganda n'enkomyawo ate ne mbanga nti abali Uganda waliwo kyemba twaliddeko kyali kigenda kubeera kizibu kulwokubanga tewali muntu gwe twajja naye mu kiseera kino tubaddemu e Poland eyazeeko e Uganda
ngolo kiki tebalina sente
ekisookera ddala oluusi tujja nga tujja ku mabanja kati bw'otuuka eno wali nga bakugambye you know what mu contract gy'ogiddeko ey'omulimu nga bakugambye bagenda kuwa 4,000 eza zooti kati bwe bagamba nti tugenda kuwa 10 eza zooti abaana abamu tebakitegeera balowooza tugenda kufuna obukadde 4 nga tuli e Poland kati ne batamanya nti kuweza 10,000 bagenda kujjako omusolo osigaze nga 12 nga mu 8 okitegeera kubanga oli ayinza okugamba wenatuukeyo nsobola okusasula amabanja gange nina miliyoni 4 sobola okusulanko miliyoni 2 nsigazeeko 2 bebi ekyo tekiriiyo okitegeera ogenda kubanga aninga 12 mu 8 oba mu 5 kubanga ofunye boosi omulungi nga tagenda kubba kubanga oba tobimanyi okitegeera so that is it you come you get that amount of money, then afterwards you have to pay your debts. Whereby there are some people whereby they want their debts to be the first to be paid.
Okay, kwa kati mnabanga bazoseswa mabanja. Kisigalanga omuntu atulawo nga badde ina plan egenda kubiza yokola Poland. Asooka tunuulire nti banga nti zote 10,000
banga ezo kusingira ddala
amanye nti 10,000 net oba 10,000 gross.
Yes,
that is kati bw'omala okwate peno okafula otemeteme omanye ne cost of living kati omala okomparing ne sente zofunye essaawa ku mulimu ye Kevin agamba nti okusinza ku walayo bulamu senge Uganda yali afuna akadde kamu yaraso okusigala nze ndo ninayo benina mukonda nga ofuna okadde 2 kitundu
naye bagala genda Poland
sinza kukigira nnyo naye nga kakati reference wange tukwasa Poland maybe Poland mweno context tenzo mkabukana ku nsi zo Middle East abantu gyasinga okutanga kusigala okwera kutambula okay sigala mu systems naye nga mpaka tumuwendo gwa sente
omweno gwa sente
naye kakati kasooka tubuuze omayi mwine enkola ntuluma lutereeramu omutandika okuduula mwogera temufaayo temulooza ku balala akakaddeko kana akamu njalo katemeteme ng'oli Uganda tumenyere breakdown y'akakadde kano
kati like let me say nina enju naye nga mbanga sisaagadde kulivinga buli obulamu bugenda ofuna apartment y'emitwalo 5 nga nfunye emitwalo 2 ng'enjoy Uganda you get nfunye emitwalo gyange 2 kale right kati wembanga nina abaana sigamba mu Uganda yakati
era twogera ku Uganda atuwuliriza kati abiraba kati era kuno ndabako nja kutumira Sharon Namulime Uganda wano nina katonoto nyiza okwabala sibala naye nga kimanye abali yes kati twogera ku kati ebyo kugamba nti mwogerana ebintu maloterera mugira by the way atulaba tero kuwambali Norway yensi ngokubeera obezi ng'oli mulamu ukenga system ekurokugnize nti muri munsi yayo kikumala kuba nesente bakalozi
estali mukola
kati njala kugamba nti ngoyogera ku kadde kano oseteke ekifane mu Uganda kati oyinza okwogera Norway nga setuzulukalo votes nkyakumashalo na sente bakalozi kati menyera akakadde ko kano mu Uganda yaleero
mu Uganda yakakati akakadde sikira kati kasobola okumala zokumala
kale wadde okwogera mu reference na bundis
na Uganda eri before COVID
myaka 3 era still kamenye
kati wembanga nkamenya emenyemo ya bayikibiriti nga kikyali ku lusuuki ng'akawunga ka muwogo tikyakalya tekuli ku 15 bakakaaga osobola okusurvivinga n'akakadde for real
njagala just okamenye ensasula rent sente bwezi ojikaita menya sente za Poland wali wansi era omuntu oyo yagamba nkyalo nga ntamiza Poland nengo leka wali ogira mazima nenga tigali comfortable matoki kati akakadde kano ko lwatu nga byoyogera abitwala serious nga bibiri kubanga obaddeke Poland myaka 3 giba mingi myaka 3 mu mbale nyangu ziba emyezi 36 mu kifo wane Norway oyina emyezi nga mukaka nayo ina byogerako with a lot of authority kati 36 months still ina byogera omuntu atulaba agenda kosa reference nekirala kola reference manya waliwo atulaba nga balaba show yo ndiya era njano kugamba nti show yo ku YouTube yali ko mulama life as a mother in Poland ye kyasinze okulabira ku YouTube kitegeza nti abantu bingi batulama mukati balabishere bagala balabe after 3 years biche ebirala byalabira manyi twogera wano application verification in Poland kati njala comparing
funa kakadde
twongere ku kakadde kamukitundu after 3 years okamenye mu Uganda ya leero kosa student meka utereseko meka
anti kati kizibu kyenina nti kati simanyi bulungi right now from Uganda rent ali atya kyobola kati yo omuntu ali eyo ali mu Uganda ng'afuna akakadde kamukitundu as of now amanyi
okay kale kakati yes kati kikyuse mu line ya kwa tulo kujja kuna experience leo mulamwa Rwanda leyinga shows zenja
manyiso ko ndo katone mose ekintu kya abantu balina okutegeera about money is that mu nsi zeno bills zafuka bills simanga rent kubanga zikina realizing nti okusingira ddala kyetuba tukolera bills sasula nyumba sasula amazzi kubanga peripheral sasula amazzi abantu bakutumuga sasula
tukolera
bills
nsonyi okusalama ekintu waliwo statement gyentukola tubakozesa nti we are not here in life to just pay bills tekikonta mu ekyo kyogamba wekirina obugazi bwakyo bwekyo
amazima gennyini kunze kati mwe mulina system nti musobola okufunayo ku kasente nga toli mukola so when I'm talking in the perspective of being in Poland fecha abagwira ito kishimwa nti woba nga toina sente za kusasula nyumba josula mubugi nasula nti woba nga ofunye sente bwoti contract yo yagamba nti olina okusasulanga rent ku 12 Uganda oyinza ogamba landlord nayo nindamu katono you can't in Poland ogamba nti landlord nindamu katono nga contract wali omugamba nti buli 26 of every month I'm going to be paying your rent. You cannot come and say and speak in words and in tongues. You can't. You have to do that. That is what I'm trying to say. Is that in Uganda you can even go back to your village. In Poland, where are you going to go? If something has failed. The only thing you have to do is to go back to Uganda. And sometimes you may even not have any money saved for the ticket.
Okay, Pauline, sorry, Kevin, whoever in your perspective, Joe, Tamwebi, we don't know. To be again, a man into a woman with Zawzam, Chichida Chirumbi, Church and the day. What at one section in Uganda, umuntu atunuulira ekifaananyi ekikazi n'andikoze decision based ku ki naye katono then tukomewo tumalirize ne BTS embeera yashiina naye nga Kevin Zita gwe tuli naye alina obulamu bw'atambuliddemu e Poland era kati ali wano Norway ng'alina ekifaananyi kyagala okusingira weera waddembe okutuuka komenti yo wano era otuwe nawe kiki ky'omanyi oba kiki ky'olowooza. Nation is quite interactive.
Hey people, are you planning a vacation and in need of an accommodation place with a spacious and serene environment? Well, Kajansi Vacation Home is definitely the place to stay. A 4-bedroom fully furnished home located in Kajansi, about 5 minutes from Kajansi Police Station along the Market Road. It's got ample parking space, a spacious living room with natural light, 3 bathrooms, a well-equipped kitchen, 4 spacious bedrooms with fresh linen, and a comfortable dining area. During your stay, you're able to occupy the whole house and enjoy other amenities such as internet, breakfast, pets, etc. We also ensure your safety, so we've got full-time security for you. You can book with us on Airbnb. For inquiries, contact us on our WhatsApp number +47 952 84156 or send us an email at hannahjensen18@gmail.com. Kajansi Vacation Home, your home away from home. We look forward to welcoming you.
Mchele twatandika show yatandise ne Sara ekintu kye nadimeetinze nti ndoza nkifuniyeko ku shows ze. Yes, nenga tugenda maaso. Obulamu nga omunaddiini ali ku ddala kino just kirabika bwerusi like dini kyagikutte kunywereza ddala bulungi kuba kimu bibiri Mukama ng'ayagadde Mukama ng'akkiriza Mukama ng'asazeewo kirimu nnyo Mukama ng'ayagadde oba musiramu kyayita inshallah. Obulamu obw'okutambula mu ddiini enkwafu bweti waliwo abamu abagamba nti tutera okubowa nga shonga eno baleebuuza kwalabya ebannange okay mbabuuzaako naye twinatandika ne Saara n'okkakkanya nokusaba obulamu buno olina cases bw'osanga yatambala nti bubowa kubeera tutututu oli
abantu abasinga
naddala ku Bulaaya kuno
abantu abasinga bubabowa kubanga bo nga bo balowooza nti ogendako mu ndongo kubanga obulamu bwe Bulaaya actually bo bubowa naye kulwokubanga nti it is according to your lifestyle ate kyobaddemu ekiseera kiwanvu kubanga nze obulamu bwanze ngaze omuntu I really love a quiet life. I can be in my house if at all I'm given a TV, Netflix. I don't have a son, I don't have a husband. I will sit on this TV from morning up to evening, and I even forget to eat. Okay. That is my life.
The issue to discuss that we are talking upon, is it a quiet life or an a kind of solitary life and unsocial life? Well, we have a quiet life and social.
Yeah.
That is a young in the quiet life and the super social. That is it both over quiet life?
I have serious social by now.
Okay, so it's a blend.
Yeah, I'm not social. Abantu abambalowooza nti olusimba neeraga oba neewulira naye that is me.
Ati sigwe kati yajja no. Ati ndowooza ate oli super and social.
Anti kubanga like abantu abasinga obulamu obw'okubeera mu Katonda n'okumunywererako ne bo balabanga ekintu ekifuwa naye fe abamu tumanyi wa gye tuvudde without God and with him. Kubanga sijja gamba nti nkuze nga ndi mulokole okitegeera obulokole mutandisa nga ndi kumaliza campus
So in other words, sports never change the winning team.
So that is what I can say. Nze n'okutambula obutambuzi okulinnya okujja mu Poland nze nsobola okugamba nti yali Katonda yensonga lwaki nkyali mwana yali Katonda nti abantu abamu balowooza nti kino ekintu ekyokugamba nti Katonda gyali it is something of a joke because you've never experienced it, but it is not a joke. God is real. You know, if you know my life, you know how I've been moving. If I tell you that it has not been God, understand you're so open to serve one way.
Okay, kubantu abatulaba okwatugera ku bantu abali bitunde ebyenjawulo mu nsi abali mu Europe bangi benjogedeko nabo nga bava ekanga eddiini nga eri concentrated engeri nga balaba super deep eka oba kundi kwencha netukola ne badirected naye nga nabo yali concentrated. So bw'ogamba nti abadde Katonda senga tabadde ogamba sitaani yanentuusiza wano. Is it directly obvious nti Katonda watali waliwo nakubaawo nga sitaani yakola ebintu?
Mu nsi muno abantu balina okutegeera nti it is ruled by two people. That is God and the devil.
Devil alina ebintu byakola nga birungi.
Sikiwa nti baali mutumye devil abanga waliwo ebintu byakola.
Buli atasinza Katonda buli
atasinza Katonda waliwo ekirala ky'abasinza. I do not know what it is. But obanga tosinza Katonda there is something else.
Waliwo abantu abayinza okuba nga balina basinza subconsciously oba buli alina kyasinza kisinza conscious era kimanyi bulungi.
Tewali muntu atamanyi kibi. There is no one. There is no one who doesn't know that God is there, and there is no one who doesn't know that the devil is there.
Well, anyway, just to naye nga tukireetera tukiconnecting an experience muzina esesa. Bwana okubuuza bwentyo njagala tugende okwebuuza nti eddiini wano sanze twalina kyakyonna byobulayi bogera ku Norwegian. Abanorwegian bantu bemanyi nga bangi tebalina kibakkiririzamu ng'ekyakikugamba tolwala nkubuuza nti waliwo abantu abaine bakkiririzamu subconscious ng'oli agamba sikkiriza mu Katonda gati oh my God oh Jesus abakkiriza mu Katonda oba kibabubeezi nga just njogera naye bagamba very good naye nga talina nabyamanyi.
Abantu kyensobola okugamba ku Katonda waffe gwe tumanyi eyagamba nti ensi tesobola kuggwawo nga buli omu tavudde kigambo kye. There is no one who does not know that God is there. Bonna bakimanyi naye abamu baagala just kukyesamba okitegeera balowooza nti abantu aboogera ku Katonda balala.
Anyway, onokubuuza bwe nti abantu of course tulanga programs kati waliwo ne alabye nga tulanze naga nti oyo mubuuze nnyo ku bya Katonda oyo ayagala nnyo ebyeddiini. Yes, ndozera ku abantu bakumanyi nti kyepeyintiza okufeesiyo ng'egyotamula Katonda naye just okwetegeera obulungi n'abatulaba abamu bayinza okufiiringa yatagamba nti nsinza Katonda nti asinza sitaani ate abalala bali just open minded nga ayolooza tebinkwata enowe bantu bangi bemumanyi obulungi nenjogeddeko nabo obulungi era wano bennakyamakamu nzija nti nebangira nebampa empapula enjogera yaffe eri eka eyokwogera ebitutategeeza nga nti Annalina webale kunsabira naga nti kukintenda kunyepapula nti yeffe sakusabidde gundi ndenga ye omulundi omulala nagamba sikkiririza mu Katonda ekyo nagamba dda gw'ogamba nti abateri Katonda tesobola era nti singa teyali Katonda bino tebandibaddewo. Abanorwegian bakikola batya okuba nti ensi emu ku gavumenti naye nga bo Katonda era yajasi yagenda mu kyaki kulya mmere ya Christmas nakufuna holiday mu Easter bo bakikola batya era kiri jasaki.
Olina okitegeera nti tuli ku kisa kati right now tutambulira ku kisa ekisa kya Katonda nti Katonda ow'edda yali Katonda mukambwe oba osomye ku Bible ojjukira Moses yagenda ku Mount Sinai bwe yakomawo nga bagamba obwenyi bwali butangaala nnyo abantu ne batya n'okutya obukitegeera nga alina just kububika ekitiibwa kya Katonda ekyamukaako nga there is no one who can even come near him obukitegeera nti nga asobola okubikkula ettaka n'erimira abantu oyo Katonda ow'edda naye kati omwana we yajja Yesu Kristo yasindika najja n'ateekawo ekkubo nti temusobola kumutuukirira ye nga ye kubanga for him is holy. Era yagamba ne Musa nti tosobola kulaba fesi ya bw'ogira bw'ogenda kufa. Naye kati yakyuka kubanga waliwo omuntu gwe yaleeta kuno ku nsi, oyo omuntu gwe yaleeta n'ajja mu kifaananyi ky'omuntu n'abeera nga ffe wano bwe tuli n'alyoka addayo. So yo tumuyitiramu yekayekaya asobola
yekayeka kati abanooyejjana batamuyitidde
egamba nti they are on general grace.
Paka kati wantufuna ekintu ekyeddiini of course ekina debate erigitala kirungi nti tubyogerako openly era ze discussion zemuze tugezaako okwewala okugendamu mu bantu abamu okuba nti twewala okubeera judges. Naye okay kati wakyentegeddewo nti waliwo general grace teyinza obutakuleeta muntu kulowooza nti aze munange nze Katonda naye just ekibuzo ekisembayo ku gundi wano mu byeddiini then tutunuulire enkolagana mu bantu mu nsi zino Poland Norway Uganda ne Uganda. Gwe kati ng'omuntu omukkiriza akkiriza nti atasinza Katonda alina okuba alina kyasinza ekirala. Omuntu ng'omanyi nti tasinza Katonda nga most likely ne channel amajja ssente teziri straight oba tasinza Katonda, bw'akuwa ssente ezo ozikkiriza?
Lwaki nga sizikkiriza? Lwaki tesasobola kukkiriza?
Naye ng'omanyi nti gw'osaba Katonda ebintu bijje ssente n'ozifuna ye tasinza